All right, it's painting day. I have gone ahead and sanded. I'll be using this Total Boat Wet Edge. It's a polyurethane paint meant for boats on the top side of boats, so not for constant submersion. And it's supposed to have really good UV inhibitors. It's never supposed to peel or crack. So I'll probably have to put at least 2 coats, if not 3 on. I'll be using a foam roller with a 3/8 inch nap, and then the brush, just a standard 3-inch brush. I'm not an expert at this, but I have put 1 coat on the underside of the hatch, and that turned out pretty good. So I'm going to start on the front and top. This is going to be all white. On the sides, it's going to be red. I've got painter's tape on here, and that's for where I'm going to put the trim pieces. I want that I'm going to epoxy on my corner pieces, and I want that to be right to the epoxy that's already there. I don't want to have paint in between that. I will be putting a thinner on. It says in the directions I can use between 5 and 10% thinner on. It's called a wet edge paint because you're supposed to have a wet edge whenever you are painting it. So you paint it, you brush with the brush to kind of flatten it out, and then you put up your next one, and you want that to have a wet edge all the time. So I have 500 milliliters in here. 10% would be 50 milliliters, so I can add 50 milliliters. I probably will add 30 milliliters of the thinner. This is supposed to make it flow better, make it go on better. So now it's on to day 2, and we're just going to start. So here is the completed paint. It's pretty good. You can see some areas, like right around in here, where it's a little ripply or bumpy, whatever you want to call it. Hard to see, but overall, I'm very pleased with how it turned out. And I put the hatch on just temporarily here, just so I can see what it's going to look like. Where those bare spots are, of course, I'm going to put some trim in there. Here's the red Red turned out pretty darn awesome, I think. You can see some areas in here where there's like dimples that were in the original plywood. So even with all the fiberglass and paint on there, you still kind of see that. Same thing on this side. You can see some of the ripples and such, but boy, that paint just goes on nice, and it's a really nice finish. Now it's supposed to peel, and it's supposed to take dings and whatnot without coming off. So I ordered a gallon of the white, a gallon of the red, and a gallon of the brushing thinner. If you're going to do this, if you have the similar size trailer as me, you don't need to order that much. These are about 90 bucks a gallon or so, and then there's shipping and handling involved, so it's, let's say, $100 a gallon, at least at the time that I'm recording this. And I only used a quart of the red and a little more than a quart of the whites. If I had painted it in only one color, I would have only needed half a gallon of paint, and that would have been just about the right amount. With my mistakes, would have needed just a little bit more than half a gallon, but if you do proper prep on your camper, a half a gallon of this paint is all you need, and then probably a pint of the special thinner. I don't know what sizes they sell it in, but get the smallest. I think a pint would do you for a camper that size. I'm just about ready to put the camper on the trailer. I've got to do a few more things on the trailer itself before I can do that, but it's coming along nicely. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support.